fast tonight. Two teams that thrive when the tempo is at its quickest.
You're going to love this one, up and down. Neither squad likes to use too much of the shot clock. They'll be looking to get out in transition every time they get a chance.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And here's Memphis now. Here's Morant with the drive. And that one drops.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Gobert with a screen on Morant to the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Morant against McDaniels. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Fires from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And we're about a minute into the first. Conley finds Edwards. Towns a screen on Jackson. Over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. Shot's good by Towns.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
From deep, Morant. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
First quarter at about a minute and a half in. Morant against Conley. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Outside for Morant. Shot is up. Misses off the left iron. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Bane. And Gobert with the stuff.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Outside Morant. They get it back. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Memphis trailing here.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Jackson. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The awareness Morant has. Even in tough situations, he finds a way to score.
You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Edwards finds McDaniels. Towns down low. Jackson on him for 3. Conley. Offensive rebound. Timberwolves. Edwards with it. Guarded by Morant. Oh, stolen by Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Outside for Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And Minnesota calls time here. Rivers is checked in for Conley. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Gobert. Back to Rivers. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Brent is checked in for the Timberwolves. And here's Memphis. 9 points in a row. A good run going. Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Memphis has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Morant's got 10 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
It's Edwards on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
On the court for Memphis, Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the #1 thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire.
Oh, did you see that finish?
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Brooks a screen on McDaniels. There's the triple. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson finds Brooks. Back to Jackson. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute to play. Here's McDaniels. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Morant driving to the basket.
The ability to stop and start, change pace. Morant's a handful off the dribble.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. It's McDaniels on the wing. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis leading.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Inside, here's Prince. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not just hanging out on the perimeter, Prince showing his versatility and can challenge you at the rim.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Towns is checked in. The floater. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
I see him.
Towns down low, guarded by Bane. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Morant outside from beyond the arc and then some. Morant's got 18 points in the game.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
Pass to Prince. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Bane, the pass to Brooks. There's the 3. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he...
I saw it.
Wow!
And he saw it. What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. On the wing, Rivers. Here's Prince. Stolen by Jackson. The free throw drops for Bane.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
Conley's checked in for Rivers. Morant against Conley. Jackson outside. And we've got 1:18 left in the second quarter.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
1:16 left to play in the first half of basketball. And he gets the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Gobert with a screen on Morant. Out left to the wing. Back to Conley. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards for 3. He can't hit that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks, the pass to Morant. All sorts of time. To the wing, right side. The 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Adams has got 5 now.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Morant. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Stolen by Conley. Here's Towns. Here's Prince. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding? And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead, just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Using all that momentum behind him to finish with power. Gotta love watching him dive toward the rim.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Towns has got room. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Edwards can't hit. The Grizzlies' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels from long range. He drops it from range. McDaniels got 7 points in the game.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Tipped away. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Fast break, Minnesota. Conley finds Towns. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And so Towns nails them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Morant. The offensive rebound. And he comes up with a bucket. He has 7.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Outside Conley. And stolen by Morant. Up top, Jackson. Over Towns. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Outside Morant. 5 on the clock. Puts it up. Outside Bain. Outside for Morant. Second shot opportunity. Jackson down low. Towns on him. Jackson can't get it to go.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Towns with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Shot's good by Morant.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
2 minutes.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Morant against Conley. Pass to McDaniels. From outside the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the jam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley. McDaniels with it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Right side Bain. Here's Morant. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now it's a 9-point Memphis lead.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Bain. Outside for Morant. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. It's Edwards on the wing. He has 6. And Towns slams it home.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Jackson left side. The shot comes out, and some solid defense from Towns. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Jackson. Towns passes to McDaniels. Here's Edwards, and stolen by Bain. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. He's been doing damage on the offense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Bane. Jackson finds Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you. And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's gotten 4 this quarter.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Here's Bane. Adams, the pass to Bane. Morant against Conley. 6 to shoot. The drive by Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Gobert finds Conley. To halt the run. And Gobert with the lay-in.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Morant with it. Jackson outside. And the dunk by Jackson.
The height and the reach. That makes Jackson practically unstoppable.
From deep, Conley. The rebound by Jackson. For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. 3-pointer, Brooks. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds in the game. Edwards against Jackson.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
The Grizzlies on offense. Outside Morant. Over McDaniels. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Minnesota has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Prince. That 3's off the mark. Well, the Grizzlies shooting 55% for the game so far. Lets it go. And it's Morant missing. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Prince with the bucket.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Jackson for 3. From deep, Bane hits a 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
A quality offensive outing.
Oh, throw
Wow,
it down!
he took off.
Can you say elevation. Should just about do it. Big time shot in the final stretches here.
This has been flat out a dominant performance. They earned this victory all the way.
52 seconds left in the final quarter. Now here's Bane. Pass to Morant. Back to Bane. Fires for three. Prince grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Morant against Edwards. The three is up. Doesn't go for him. Jackson against Gobert. From deep. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
That's been the difference tonight. They've been insanely disruptive on the glass.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
I smack clowns with mad style.
is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. And finished off by Westbrook.
You think about the growth of Kawhi Leonard's game, where in the first few seasons had very few assists as a playmaker, and now it's a key part of his game.
Now here is Conley, stolen by George. Leonard with the ball, picked up by Edwards. Edwards against Leonard. Can't hit from in. Close.
Well, part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now here's Westbrook. Takes it out to Covington. And he drops it in from the low post.
Good to see Covington get in there and challenge the defense.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Tyronn Lue for just a minute. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Hands it from downtown. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have two teams in LA that can be this good.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And that's just careless there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Westbrook against Conley. Lays it up off the glass. Westbrook's got his second bucket.
Don't say this much about guards, but big boy strength there as Westbrook does not give in to the aggressive defense.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Here's Leonard, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
Leonard hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. Outside Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. They get it again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Westbrook against Conley. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Paul George with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Edwards looking it over. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Covington down low, defended by Towns. Right side George. Back to Covington. The three. And another three for the Clippers.
Covington must prefer that. He gets a great rhythm on the catch and shoot.
Timberwolves trail by 9. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard, the pass to George. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Westbrook drives in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jaden McDaniel. It's his first trip to the line. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Towns. And both free throws good for Zubac. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Conley against Westbrook. Conley, the pass to Prince. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Covington setting the pick for Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Clippers lead by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Zubac, no good.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Rivers finds McDaniel. Inside, Gobert tries again. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
And Leonard has it in the corner. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
No, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
And here is McDaniel. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Covington with the steal. Westbrook against Rivers. Covington setting the pick for George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Rivers gets a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Rivers has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, George. Covington in the corner. That ball's nice feed that time from George. Covington's got the lead up to 13 now for Los Angeles.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on. He has the touch to do some damage from three-point distance.
Prince's shot is good.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. A 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 13. To the inside. And Edwards with the stuff.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And Morris has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Clippers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Highland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Morris outside. Pass to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Mann. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Edwards. There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Rivers. Prince setting a pick for Rivers. Kicks it out to Prince. 6 on the shot clock. On the top of the key. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Rivers.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
There's the pass to Highland. Beyond the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And they recover it. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
Your Minnesota Timberwolves, 29. The Clippers, 35.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
They've got Gobert. McDaniels is out there with Prince. And it's Rivers. And it's Noel in at the 2. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Highland. Powell, no one around him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Clippers lead by 9.
Great job by Norman Powell off the catch.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Noel. Gobert trying to get open. Noel, no good. Here's Highland. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Now Rivers. 8 points for him. From deep, Prince. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Now here's McDaniels. From deep, Prince. Here's Gobert. And another shot. Back to McDaniel. Passes it to Gobert. He kicks it to Rivers. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Prince misses. Clippers leading by 12. Morris passes to Highland. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years. But it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
Now here's Gobert. 8 points for him. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Plumlee with the screen. Man passes to Powell. From deep. Trains it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Los Angeles. Prince wide open. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Prince has got 6.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the 3 ball is good.
And how about Powell just coming back and taking on the challenge, answering the call.
Pass to Noel. Kicks it out to Prince. Gobert the pass to Prince. Misses the wing J. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-5 run. And the wide open shot from Morris. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And a guy with more of a mid-range game, Morris can still jack it up from deep if you give him enough space and time.
Now here's Rivers. He's got 8. Knocked away. Noel passes to Prince. Pulls up. Launches a 3. Another miss by Prince. Los Angeles leading by 19. The dish to Morris. The pass to Man. Lets it go from deep. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Here's Man. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Back to Morris. Pass to Man. There's the triple. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Lets it go with a 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Leonard from 3. The rebound by Anderson. Conley with the 3, gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Westbrook finds Covington. From deep. No good there. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Leonard with the steal. Back to Westbrook. Outside Covington. From deep 3-point range, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And you want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles leading by 18. Leonard kicks to Zubac. George looking around. In the corner, it's Westbrook. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And there's the drive. Noel passes to Conley. Anderson wide open. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Zubac. Covington dishes to George. Covington kicks to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. George from deep three-point land. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Conley. From outside the arc. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kicks it out to Leonard. For the 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
First team foul.
It goes on Kyle Anderson.
I can't imagine the fans have ever rattled Kawhi Leonard when he's at the free throw line. Heck, when he's on the court at any point, it's impossible to make that guy crack.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Anderson, and it's Edwards in for Noel. Conley for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And here's Leonard from 3. Passes it to Covington. Outside, George. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To end the run. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Left side, George. He takes it in. Makes it off the glass. George has got 8 here in the quarter.
Just cutting right there to the spot he wanted to get to. Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Towns a screen on Westbrook. Conley kicks to Gobert. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kawhi Leonard.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Conley kicks to Towns. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
It's George on the wing. The tray. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
George against Conley. Has to Gobert. Over Westbrook. Gobert can't hit. It's been all Clippers. Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. A 3 from Leonard. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Puts up a 3. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the man. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
clowns with mad style.
rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And the dunk by Leonard.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down.
Here's Morant. Outside Bane. Brooks against Westbrook. And it's Brooks missing. George, right side. And he buries his first look.
The focus, the balance. George doesn't back down from converting these challenging buckets.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Jackson can't get it to go. Westbrook against Brooks. Westbrook, the pass to George. Here's the three. Tries to keep it alive. That shot missing. Now Memphis takes it the other way. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Leonard. And that one good.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Morant against Leonard. Kicks it out to Jackson. For three, Westbrook. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. Feeding a wide open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Morant.
That is powerful.
Oh, yes.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
George passes to Zubac. Zubac with a screen on Brooks. Back to Zubac. Adams grabs the miss.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Outside Bane. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And Westbrook slams it home.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
Pass to Covington. And that one's good.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. Leonard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. George for three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. George has got 5 now.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Leonard for three. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Zubac with a screen on Bane. Leonard passes to Zubac. Kicks it out to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 7.
Really taking charge of the game. largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Another shot. Blocked. They recover it. George, a deep three. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. The Clippers up. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Clippers. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's George, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And the jam by George.
That's right. PG shows these fools what's up.
Morant against Leonard. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Nice move. Brooks outside. Clock at 6, and fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Back to George. Westbrook outside. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Westbrook's got 10 points.
I don't think I need to tell anybody. Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on...
Whoa! Wow! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
They'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Leonard passes to Zubac.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Covington, a screen on Payne. 5 to shoot. Back to Covington. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, John can adapt and find any weakness.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Outside Morant. And again, Memphis no good. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Jackson against Westbrook. Covington inside. George for 3. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
There are not many players of his size that can go off the bounce and throw it down like Jaren Jackson Jr.
Gets the 3 to fall.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
The Grizzlies have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now Brooks puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Westbrook. Who poked away. Now here's Zubac. Bane with it, guarded now by George. Bane against George. From 12 feet, here's Adams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And the Clippers call time here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Morris outside. Morris sets a screen, and it's Powell off the drive. Morris finds some space, gets some space, and buries the jumper. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Here's Highland. The layup off target. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Jackson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use. Jackson's a low down low. Good luck stopping him.
And so Jackson nails both of them. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Mann. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. The 3 from Bane. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
And we finished off one half of play. Clippers ahead. Thank you, Al. Good stuff. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so in the game for Los Angeles, Norman Powell out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Mason Plumlee.
Oh, yes!
Whoa. Throw it down!
Oh! What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Up top, Morant. He's got 14.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Los Angeles has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. On the wing man, guarded by Bane. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Grizzlies on D, trailing by 8. Here's Highland. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Outside Morant. Here's Adams. Hangs in the air. And he lays it in. Adams has got his second basket.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 5. Morris for 3. Brooks with the rebound.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Payne, the pass to Brooks. And here's Jackson, the 3-ball. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Drives to the hoop. Morris for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Morris has got 5.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Morant, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Powell drops in the layup for 2. And it's an 11-point Clipper lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And the basket by Bane.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Pass to man. To the middle. Out to Powell. Here's Highland. Takes a 3. Brooks with the rebound. The finish! Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Pass to Highland. Up top, Morris. Takes the 3. On target from range. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Right side, Morant. Powell against Brooks. That shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Pass to Plumlee. For 3, Powell. They get it again. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Man misses.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Morant with it. Up again.
And this is who Ja Morant is. He just doesn't quit, really getting after it on the glass.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Memphis trailing here. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Leonard outside. Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Out to Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Westbrook can't hit. And the Grizzlies shooting at 49% so far in the game. Morant against Westbrook. Westbrook with the defensive effort. The Clippers shooting the rock at 58%. Leonard passes to Zubac. Picked by Covington. George for three. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
An elite player in this league. It's Paul George stepping up, scoring in bunches tonight.
On the wing, Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson down low. Working on Covington. Adams. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Zubac. George finds Covington. Westbrook outside. Covington, a screen on Bane. Out to Covington. Brooks against Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Here's Morant. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Jackson. Left side, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 8 rebounds in the game. Westbrook against Morant. Westbrook outside. Outside Covington. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And the Clippers lead by 14. The Grizzlies have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. To stop the run. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Covington. Morant against Westbrook. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
When I think of Westbrook, I think of one of the most intense players ever to play the game. A true competitor doing whatever it takes to will his team to a win.
Here's Morant. There's the draw. Oh, my goodness.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Zubac. George with it. Zubac with a screen on Bane. From deep. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Jackson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
And so Jackson nails both of them. Now Westbrook. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And what a huge performance it was for Paul George.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
Pass to Westbrook. Launches a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And here's Morant outside. And another miss by Memphis. Now Los Angeles with it. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Leonard outside. Up and over Brooks. From deep. No good. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
I smack clowns with mad style.
teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Outside Edwards. Going.
Mercy, mercy me. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Morant passes to Bane. Brooks right side. It's stolen by Edwards. Conley against Bane to the wing right side. Here's McDaniels and finished off by McDaniels.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Now here's Morant. Oh, my goodness.
Man. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Here is Edwards. A steal. Here's Morant with the drive and finished off by Morant.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Conley finds Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jackson dishes to Morant. Jackson kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Conley. 5 to shoot. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Gobert. Left side, Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Morant. Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks with no one around. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Morant against Conley. Dishes it to Gobert. A second chance effort. No good on the shot. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Jackson. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Hits it from three-point range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
He gets it in there.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Morant with it. Working on McDaniels. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Morant's got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Outside Edwards. Payne for 3. And the Grizzlies get it back. Chalk up 2 there.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
It's tipped. Morant with the steal. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Shoots over McDaniel. Bain passes to Jackson. Morant against Conley. Clock at 6. Morant kicks to Brooks. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Buries it from three-point range. He has 7.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And then Morant slams it in.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Or just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Morant drives in. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not really the best decision. I mean, get the easy 2, the for sure 2. No need to make it fancy and special.
It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
Jackson down low, guarded by Prince. The offensive rebound. Jackson misses.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
McDaniels finds Prince. Over Jackson. Here's McDaniels. Off target from three-point range. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as many as 14 points. Grant. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 10. Takes a 3. Drains the three-pointer. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power.
Yeah, I love that determination right there. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Jackson drives in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And on that drive, Jackson so forceful, which helps him draw the foul there while taking the contact.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 11. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. To the paint, here's Prince. Drops in the layup for 2.
You know, once Prince gets good inside positioning, he's going to work.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Now here's Morant. McDaniels defending. Bain for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Prince misses. Memphis leading by 9. Brooks the pass to Adams. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That'll be his second foul of the game. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for McDaniel. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And Brooks gets it to go.
Well, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, D.A., we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the 2 players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Fires the 3. Gobert dishes to Rivers. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rivers against Morant. And they double up Morant. Jackson from long range. Rebound, Minnesota. Prince up top. Adams defending. Rivers tipped away. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Morant. The rebound by Prince. Outside, Towns. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Prince, that's for 2.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging.
And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. Back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
Still a solid point guard this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Morant scanning the floor. Drives to the hoop and then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
Conley against Morant. Outside, Towns. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert finds Edwards. The three-pointer, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. Led by as many as 14 points. Towns with the steal. And here they come. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Morant. Oh!
My goodness. Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain.
incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Conley for three. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got 6.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And the pass to Jackson. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Conley for three. He shoots again. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got. And it's good for 2. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Oh, the contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Down low. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Morant with a wide open look. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. A shot by McDaniels, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He's just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Morant against Conley. Gobert. Out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Morant with the steal. Passes to Jackson. Kick out to Adams. Outside, Bain. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morant outside. 5 on the clock. Outside Jackson. Over Prince. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And another miss by Memphis. For 3, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Grizzlies lead by 4. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Jackson kicks to Adams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. They get it back. Adams finds Morant. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Here's McDaniels. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brooks for three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against Bain. And Anthony Edwards hits from deep.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Bain with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And another 3 for Minnesota.
The corner 3 isn't a go-to yet for Edwards, but he was clearly feeling that shot.
On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 18. Conley finds Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Morant. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Out to Brooks. Fires for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
He dishes it to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Memphis leading by 21. Brooks kicks to Bain. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Bain's got 8 here in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Gobert for 3. Edwards connects from 3-point range. Edwards got 22.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Edwards can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Grizzlies.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Here's the 3. Edwards finds Gobert. busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
And if the mid-range shot is working for Gobert, it's a problem for the D. Draws the bigs away from the hoop and opens things up inside.
Now here's Morant. Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Towns dishes to McDaniels. Shoots the 3. Gobert can't hit. Morant outside. Misses the shot. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Outside Covington. Pass to George. Covington, a screen on Edwards. George for 3. Towns with a rebound. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
CLA foul. Russell Westbrook. First personal foul.
Boy, guys, it wasn't too long ago that the Los Angeles Clippers were the worst team in the league, but boy, have times changed. The Clippers are now an attractive organization for some stars.
It's not going to go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. Pass to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. Zubac's high post. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
I mean, a true transformation of the Clippers. They were that team that stars avoided.
They were, BA, but I think that started to change back in 2011, the trade of CP3 to the Clippers. It started this new era. Then the ownership change helped it even further. And in one summer, let's remember, they signed both Kawhi and Paul George. Unreal transformation.
Covington, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Here's George. Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Towns. Counted.
Well, battling hard. That's an impressive move by Towns. He'll go to the strike. Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow. Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Conley's got 7 points.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Gobert finds Edwards. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. The kick out to Conley. 3-pointer. Towns for 3. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, this ability of Karl Anthony Towns to knock down threes makes him even more dangerous on the post. He's got such a well-rounded offensive game.
Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside McDaniels. Fires the 3. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. On Robert Covington. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
It's George on the wing. Back to Westbrook. George outside. Out to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
Well, Paul George is such a solid all-around player. This guy can score it at an elite level, and he passes it well, too.
To the inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Ah, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Here's George. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now. His first miss. Westbrook against Conley. Gobert, no good. Westbrook outside. Outside Covington. Pass to Leonard. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
What a huge shot to beat.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great team defense on Paul George. They're limiting what PG is doing out there. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And Minnesota calls time here. Shot from the inbound. The shot by Conley, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. The one thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
For 3, George. The shot that time not on target. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Prince. McDaniels, a screen on Covington. Pass to Prince. Westbrook against Conley. The 3 is up. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the Track and Field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Gobert with a screen on Covington. Pass to Gobert. The 17-footer. Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. Back to George. Covington with it. Out to Leonard. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
The 3, Conley. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Leonard passes to Westbrook. to the left side wing. Back to George. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
The shot's good. Edwards has got 8. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, BA, courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
For 3, Conley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. George against Edwards. Out to Covington. 4-3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Covington's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Outside Conley. Pass to Prince. Let's go with a 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Covington's got 4 rebounds now. George for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
George finds Covington. Back to George. There's 45 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Edwards can't hit. Los Angeles has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. McDaniels against Leonard. Covington up top. George, right side. Up and over Conley. 3-on-3. Beyond the arc. Here's Edwards. On the take. And Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one.
The Timberwolves, 33.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So for Minnesota right now, Taurean Prince is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rivers in at the 1. Pass to Highland. Just 4 to shoot. For the lead. Towns with a rebound. Minnesota in the lead.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
To the paint. Here's Prince. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's Morris. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First team.
The first one falls. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Pass to Powell. The kick out to Morris. For 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns for 3. To the wing on the left. Back to Prince. Here's Gobert. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Powell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
You give this guy an opportunity, and Norman Powell doesn't need a lot of encouragement. The defense a little late there, so he'll go to the charity stripe.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in.
Well, when you consider if you're trying to guard Norman Powell, the first thing you have to worry about that quick first step. And he uses that first step with a combination of aggression and acceleration. Boy, he can get by you in a hurry.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. Prince has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Highland. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Powell finds Morris. Back to Powell. Now here's Plumlee. Gets a very good look and converts. And you talk about Powell's athleticism. Doris, he is fearless on his drives to the bucket.
I don't want to meet him at the cup, BA, because he could put you on a poster fast. And on the other end of the floor, he's got the wingspan and athleticism to make any assignment something he is capable of handling.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Give a big round of applause for young Clippers.
Pass to Rivers. 5 to shoot. Back to Prince. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the right side. Here's Highland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now just a 2-point Minnesota lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Inside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter.
That's easy money for Karl Anthony Towns. Gets in close range and leaves no doubt.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, BA, when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
Some changes for Minnesota. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. Anthony Edwards comes in for Noel. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Rivers. Pass to Plumlee. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's McDaniels. Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mann. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Here's McDaniels. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Clippers on top, up by. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers.
Always amongst the league leader in steals, Kawhi Leonard knows how to start a fast break.
This one for three. Towns can't get it to go. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Now here's Leonard. Out to Covington. Launches it. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. The shot by Towns, no good. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Man, how high does Westbrook get up on these drives? The defense, no choice but to put him at the stripe.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Clippers.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Leonard on the wing. From downtown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
For three, Conley. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers in the lead. And George launches it from deep. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards from the arc. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Conley. Leonard for three. Offensive rebound. Leonard on the wing. Sends it home from three-point land. Leonard's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
From deep three-point range. Did he? He did!
From long range. Woo!
How about that? And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. To the paint. They need this. And there's a nice layup by Conley.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
From deep. Clippers keep it alive. Minnesota shooting only 42%. Edwards for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Covington's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Los Angeles has gotten 4 of 7 3-pointers to fall in the 4th.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Clippers.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kawhi Leonard.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the Clippers have possession. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. For 3, George. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
George for 3. That doesn't go either for George. Edwards against George. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
George against Edwards. Leonard on the wing. The 3-ball. And Conley grabs the miss. George against Edwards. Towns for 3. Covington grabs the board. Leonard on the wing. George for 3.
Oh, Anthony Towns twice on the pipe, send it back.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
The Grizzlies sporting their best look as they came into the building. Earlier. That's how to make an entrance on the road. So Memphis will get the first possession. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. The putback. Westbrook pulls it in. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. Bane, no good. George looking around. Driving in. And George with this stuff.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
76% from the line a season ago.
Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. Outside for Jackson. Zubac's trying to break loose. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. Payne for 3. No good on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard with no one around. And the 3 off target.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Impressive accuracy of Desmond Bane. He has put in the work to be a reliable three-point option.
It's Covington on the wing. To the middle. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. And here's Westbrook following John Morant's 3. Three-pointer. And the Clippers miss again. Brooks with it. Leonard picks him up. Brooks the pass to Morant. Outside, Bane. Adams trying to free himself up. Misses from close range. Clippers trail by 4. Nobody near George. Good on the triple. George has got 5 points so far.
The versatility of George, a terrific jump shooter off the catch and off the bounce.
And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world. Nice job by Russ, attacking the interior, hunting down a high percentage look.
Now here's Morant for 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. George against Bane. Westbrook kicks to George. Zubac's with the screen for George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
So comfortable in pick and roll. Paul George is a top-level ball handler who consistently makes the right play.
Here's Morant. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 9.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Now here's Morant for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Grizzlies. Here's Westbrook. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They trail by 1. Here's George. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket. And yep, the coach's challenge being used here on the goaltending call. He wants it reviewed.
And with this type of goaltending review process, one thing to keep in mind is that the rule states, quote, in order to overturn the event,
the previous play is under review.
And conclusive visual evidence that the call was incorrect.
If via replay there is any level of ambiguity, it makes sense that the original ruling would stay. But in that event, the coach has used up his 1.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Choose to use it. So guys, the courtside administrator has received the verdict. They will overturn the goaltending violation. So a good use of the challenge here.
And with the improvements to cameras and visibility for these sorts of plays around the rim, it seems impossible now to imagine not having replay review. This time it works. They reverse the call, and I think that's a good thing for all parties.
You know what I like about Steven Adams is his intangibles. He's enthusiastic, he's a leader by example, and he's a role model for the younger players.
20 seconds left in the first. Westbrook dishes to George. With the crossover, count it, good.
And the focus Paul George has. Outstanding job finding a way to score on physical defense.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the contest. Now Morant. 12 points for him. Driving inside. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Shot clock at 2, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Grizzlies ball.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here's Morant.
Oh! What a night for Ja Morant. Showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Morant. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. A 3 from Leonard. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Leonard's got 5 now. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Leonard against Brooks. Hangs. Leonard the pass to Zubac. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Morant throws it down.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Westbrook up top, guarded by Morant. Covington wide open, he fires. And another three for the Clippers.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
The three from Morant. Morant with another miss. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here he goes. Here's Adams. Bane passes to Morant. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Covington. Here's Adams. Tries yet again. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And George kicks to Covington. Outside for George. From deep. They grabbed their own miss. Leonard against Jackson. Outside Covington. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless, but they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Morris, following the basket by John Morant. Morris passes to Highland. Shoots over Morant. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Mann. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Here's Highland. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up. Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
The turnaround jumper. Plumlee, no luck. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. And Adams kicks to Jackson. It's Morant in the corner, driving to the basket. Another shot, and the layup by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Morant with the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Morant, right side. Out to Brooks. Three-pointer. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
The Grizzlies, 36.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Guys, John Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's Bane. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Bane's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies. To the inside. Crafty move. And Morris with the lay-in. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA. And now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
Plumlee with a screen on Bane. Man can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. It's Morant with the drive. And finished off by Morant.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Yep, it counts.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
To the paint. And Morant throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Bane finds Morant. Down low, here's Adams. And no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Highland, guarded by Morant. Highland passes to Morris, and the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Dillon Brooks seems like a very spirited player, but he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And here's Leonard from 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. Covington in the corner. Stolen by Jackson. Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Morant kicks to Bane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bane's got 4 points in the quarter.
Solid work inside from Desmond Bane. He doesn't lack confidence attacking down there.
Zubac finds Westbrook. Can they get it? And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. 1:51 left to play here in the 3rd. Now here's Morant for 3. Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jackson. Second chance shot. Good D by Covington. Clippers trail by 15. Inside. Kicks it out to Leonard. Launches it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Leonard's got 8 points.
As we know, there's no magic way to defend Kawhi Leonard. You just do the best you can each time down the floor.
Here's Jackson. No good with the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Outside Leonard. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. 10 points for him.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Morant scanning the floor. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Covington setting the pick for Westbrook. The three from George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down. High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on his heels.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Covington. The pass to Westbrook. The feed now to Leonard. Second shot opportunity, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. That's 12 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Now, here's Morant for three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant.
Oh! Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Payne against George. The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard looking around. It's Covington on the wing. Passes it to Zubac. Here's Westbrook. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Here's Morant.
Oh, no, he didn't. I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Kicks it out to Leonard. For three. Sinks the triple. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's Morant. Brooks right side. Back to Morant. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Morant's got 48.
Boy, if Morant's going to hit from there, I don't know how you guard him.
George, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Morant. Adams in the high post. The shake. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
The kick out to Westbrook. Leonard against Brooks. It's George on the wing. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And Morant throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one.
Oh, wow!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Now, here's Covington. Leonard inside. Brooks covering. And here's George for three. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Grizzlies.
The one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now Leonard, after the missed three from Desmond Bane. Morant with it, now Covington defending. Outside, Bane. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard the pass to George. For three, Westbrook. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and
I smack clowns with mad style.